It is Wednesday, September the 3rd, 2008. It is a little bit after 10 o'clock here in Los Angeles, California. And I have just watched the season premiere of Tyra Banks' America's Next Top Model. I'm getting ready to go to bed shortly, but before I do, I wanted to take this time to sort of pay homage to Miss ISIS Tsunami. In watching the series and watching tonight's episode, some of the things that really stood out to me with what I want the public to pay attention to is the fact that from every judge who matters, for every judge who matters in every segment, if you notice, ISIS stood out and received nothing but accolades and praise for her work from Nigel, the photographer, Tyra Banks. Both J's acknowledged the essence of this young woman. A young woman who in front of the camera knew what she was doing, was confident in herself, was confident in her stance. And it bothered me to the highest degree to see the other young women chastise her. And I'm not going to say that I was shocked at all, because I definitely expected to see the immaturity, okay, the ignorance, the intimidation of sorts. Because you have 18, 19, 20-year-old young women who stem from various rural communities where the population is under 10,000, under 15,000, where everyone looks the same, everyone acts the same, everyone believes the same, follows the same faith. So I didn't expect them to sort of envelop the spirit of ISIS. But it sort of, to me, hitting a chord. Because it bothers me, of course, as a very confident and self-assured young gay black male living in America, it bothers me when I see my brothers and my sisters being attacked ruthlessly by the ignorance that stems across westernized civilization, coming from individuals who are so naive to the struggles, to the degradations that are faced by my brothers and my sisters. You know what I'm saying? And I've had the privilege over the past 3 years of having certain femme queens enter my life to share their stories with me, to share their backgrounds with me, to share with me their transformations that they've undergone. And I've grown a certain level of respect and a certain level of love. And I've been nurtured by these young women across my struggles and across a lot of the decisions that I've made in the past 3, 4, 5 years of my life. I've been nurtured by these women, you know? So when I see one of them being chastised and ridiculed by another group of young women who don't understand their struggle, who don't understand their story, who have never walked a day in their footsteps, it hits home to me. So I decided to create this video and speak out, because young women like ISIS, who are shattering the ceilings and breaking down these walls, that have said that, oh, you have no place. You have no place in the fashion industry. You have no place in the film industry. You have no place modeling. You have no place in front of the camera. You know what? Tyra Banks and her production team has said, hey, we're living in a day and time where Barack Obama is at the pulse of accepting the Democratic presidency in America. So if there's a place, as my godmother, Mother Khan, has said, if there is a place for a black president in America, there is a place for a transgender supermodel in America. And whether you choose to accept it or not, ladies and gentlemen, whether you choose to accept it or not, whether you choose to open your door and allow a transgender model to walk in it, the window has opened and has said, let the wind blow in. Let the wind blow in, ladies, and let the beauty and the essence of who has been born here in America take this position. And there she is, ISIS Tsunami. She stands for every young black gay male who was born here in America, in this country, in this world, globally, who for every day felt in his heart and his spirit and his soul that he is a woman. On the outside, he may have been born a boy, may stand in a male's body, but you nor I understand how it feels to live in a body in one existence, but to feel totally different. So I commend you, ISIS, for representing and standing for and symbolizing a change in America. It's not just about politics, it's about the face of America. And what you are doing for us right now, what you're doing for our community is so paramount and is so poignant, and I commend you. And for everyone in the world, heterosexual males and females who are shunning ISIS, who are condemning ISIS, who are chastising ISIS, who want to ostracize the essence of ISIS tsunami, I say to you, when you turn on your television screens and you see Beyonce and all of her glamour and her fabuloso embodiment, when you see Madonna, when you see Janet, when you see all these icons and their videos and their concerts and their interviews and their red carpet, please know that they're standing there in who they are because gay black men have done their hair, have painted those faces, have chosen the costumes that they are wearing. I want you to know, and you have to understand, that everything that you watch on television, that you see on your computer screens, that you watch when you go to the movies, those screenplays were written by gay men. When you turn on your radio stations and listen to those love songs and those ballads, they were written by gay men. A large majority of them were. When you are so transfixed by the glamour that these icons in the industry represent, please know that the creation, that's not Tina Knowles. That's not Tina Knowles. No, by no means. What you're seeing, ladies and gentlemen, is the creativity, the style and the essence of gay black men who never received the type of credit and critical and commercial acclaim that they deserve. The creativity behind the scenes. I know their names. I know their names because I've stood beside them in Baltimore City, in D.C., in Virginia, in Philadelphia, in New York, here in L.A., in Atlanta. I know who they are. I know their names. Those are the young men who spend hours upon hours creating and doing and giving, and their names go unknown by the households and the industries of America. But please know that young gay black men in America are here. We are here. We are here and stating claim to an America that is also ours because we've helped to create it. And whether you choose to accept us or not, the essence of who we are exists. You cannot tear from us the struggles that we face every day of our lives. You don't know the pains that we face. You have no idea. You have no idea how it feels. You have no idea how it feels for a whole year, oftentimes, after acknowledging to your father who you are. For the first day that he hugs you in a year and a half, to be the day that you graduate from college. You don't know what it is to feel that disconnection from people in society because you can't acknowledge the true essence of who you are. So for what ISIS is doing right now for America, ladies and gentlemen, you won't understand. You can criticize, you can chastise, you can ridicule and attempt to ostracize. But the glass ceiling that she has torn down is torn forever. And one day, as clear as you may know, we will turn on our TV sets on CBS and see one prancing down the runway of the annual Victoria's Secret fashion show. Mark my words. Mark my words. Our presence is here, and we ain't going nowhere. Ladies and gentlemen, young, black, gay America is here. And whether you choose to accept us or not, we aren't going anywhere. So to ISIS, sweetheart, I love you for what you are doing. Continue to hold your head high in the stance of the conviction of who you are and what you represent. You are beautiful, sweetheart. On the first day I saw you in that red dress with the crop frame to now. And may you forever and forever, in the name of every femme queen who has lived and passed away, represent with style, grace, poise, and decorum, for you are beautiful in your own right. Ladies and gentlemen, I leave you tonight from Los Angeles, California, here in North Hollywood. I am Zim VanAdams-Lumumba.